start 2013 like this. I'm hoping to qualify for the World Indoors next year, so I've got a bit of work to do indoors. Also going to the first 2 World Cups, so it's given me a bit of confidence. Yeah, I was here last year for the World Indoor Champs. GB got bronze in the team, so I've shot here before, so it was comfortable.
This final arrow closest to center, middle target only, as we're about to shoot for the gold. Braden shooting first. Beautiful shot. Inside out 10. Braden, talented, but not as close to the center. For Peter Elsbeth, silver medal.
It was great. As soon as I picked up the 23 bow from the big shaft bow that I was using here, everything felt like home again. Very happy with the way the bow performed. My mental game was really solid all the way through, and I feel like I gave it my all. Going to be at the World Cups, hopefully the World Championships. We'll see. I've got a few U.S. qualifiers to get there, and other than that, just going to be training really hard.
10. 9. Gold medal victory, 10-10. Our gentlemen's recurve gold medal final is next. Ten. 10. 10. 10. Final arrows. 10, 10, 10. 10 to win 10. Brady Allison, USA, takes the gold. Jean-Charles Galvano, France, takes silver.
You know, I like shooting indoors because it's 10 after 10 after 10. It's a game where you can't miss. You know, if you miss inside, you lose. And so I think definitely shooting a long indoor season, shooting all these indoor World Cups, and then having to go outside with that same mentality, if I miss, I lose, is really good. And, you know, for all of us, when we're shooting good and shooting lots of 10s, it's good for our subconscious. Like, you know, I haven't shot an 8 since I started shooting, so it's good that way. And, you know, as far as winning, it's my 3rd time winning the Indoor World Cup now, and, you know, I like shooting indoors. I think that's kind of what my strong suit is, even more than outdoors. And, you know, I always look forward to coming doing it. And I got 2 more indoor shoots this year. Well, this year I think is just going to be kind of a strength year. Go back to the basics, start rebuilding form, you know, start making sure everything there. Definitely World Cup final and World Championships will be the main goal this year.
We've got 1,800 registered in the tournament, which is a record breaker for us. And we look for more growth. I think people just love the Vegas atmosphere. You know, over half of the shooters are in the flight divisions, which is, you know, really, I guess, portrays the Vegas atmosphere. It's a crapshoot. Out of every 30 people, 8 people win money. And you really don't know where you are. So it's, you know, there's 1,200 archers just in that division. So that's really neat. Basically what we're doing is the Compound Unlimited men will have a shoot-off. There's 11 qualified archers that shot a perfect 900 score for the tournament. And we just finished the Lucky Dog, which is kind of a neat little addition to the shoot-off. One person out of all those that shoot 1 down, or 899, get to shoot off for a spot with the 900. So there'll be 12 people shooting off for that position. And it's really neat because they start on a level playing field. When they walk out here for the shoot-off, they're all at 0. Basically, they shoot a regular scoring end, and then they start scoring inside out, counting the X. And we come down until there's one person left, the Vegas champion. So it's pretty exciting. It happens pretty quickly. It's great for the crowd, and it's action-packed. It's neat.
Is fresh off his Lancaster victory. He's the current FIDA field champion. He's the guy on the stairs and the NFAA Shooter of the Year 7 times in a row, Jesse the Freak Show Broadwater. Coming in at an amazing 3rd place with 83 X's, a stunning crossover shooter from the 3D world. This guy is a 6-time ASA Shooter of the Year, a 6-time 3D world champion. It's the current indoor national champion, Levi the Manimal Morgan. Qualifying 4th with 81 X's, the reigning indoor world champion. He's the current NEAM European indoor champion, 2-time Vegas champion, Rio Wild. Standing in 5th with 80 X's, he's a 2-time national champion, winning a car at the Yankton Classic. Multiple-time Missouri State and Regional Champion, Richard Potter. In 6th place with 79 X's, he's an ASA known 50 champion. He's been in the Vegas shoot-off 4 times and a former NFAA indoor national champion, Jacob Phillips. In 7th place with 76 X's, the 2nd time in a row for the Vegas shoot-off, tied for 1st in Reading last year, took 2nd in the Kansas City shootout. It's the Bassmaster, Henry Bass. Landing in the 8th spot with 75 X's, a former NFAA outdoor national champion, past amateur Vegas champion. It's his 2nd Vegas shoot-off, Rob Morgan. Landing in 9th with 70 X's, he's the current world archery outdoor record holder at 1419. He's a NEAM silver medalist, a multiple World Cup medalist, 6-time European champion, Peter Elzinga. Rounding out the top 10 with 69 X's, reigning World Games gold medalist, World Field silver medalist, 3-time U.S. National Field Team member, Kevin K-Dub Wilkie. Our final qualifier of 900s with 68 X's, former indoor national champion, runner-up at last year's outdoor national championships. His 3rd Vegas shoot-off in a row, it's Kendall the Bulldog Woody. And finally, cut from a field of 25 shooters who shot an amazing 899, recently finishing 4th in NEAM, a World Cup team member from Norway, the lucky dog, Njol Olmos. As a reminder, this shoot-off is 1 practice end, followed by end-by-end sudden death. A maximum of 2 ends will be shot using regular scoring, and then only the X-ring scores 10 points until the tie is broken. After each end, the highest score will continue in the shoot-off. And it looks like everybody's clean through the first end. There's definitely a couple of edgy ones down there.
Yeah, I see Jacob Phelps has got one that looks a little close.
Chance
Everybody else
Bobaf
looks
had one
pretty
out there.
strong.
Hung it, though. Looks good, though. The year before that as well. And now you get Levi on the road on the ASA. 28 individual wins on the ASA Tour.
Yeah,
Let's listen to the score here from Bruce Cull. And it looks like the drama on this particular end is going to be at the Kendall Woody target. He's definitely got one that's very close there, George.
I hear from the floor that one is possibly out.
Everybody else looking incredibly good, really. Nothing really, there's a couple of edgy ones, but by and large, the guys are really putting them down the middle.
Wow, I can't imagine what they would print on that. It must be some kind of
A lot of calendars, a lot of catalogs, he says.
You got that right.
Definitely donates his time in his local area. He's a club president. He's also in the NFAA professional division. He is the representative for his section. He represents 7 states as the professional chairman there.
Yeah, Kendall does a lot of work in his local area for archery.
Standing by for scores here. Boy, you can tell Kendall Woody sure is a crowd favorite, man. He wears that Matthews Axel Easton shirt proud. Gentlemen to the line. Judges, are you ready?
It's a huge mule deer and elk.
And another score coming in from Bruce Cull. And another one goes down. I want to give a really big recognition to Chance Bobeff. Chance shoots for PSE Archery. He's also supported by Gold Tip Arrows, Scott Archery, CBE. Huge big fans of his. He does an awful lot for the archery community. Levi Morgan. Oh, another score coming in. And Richard Potter, another PSE shooter, falls by the wayside. Levi Morgan, of course, hugely supported by Matthews Archery. Also another gold tip shooter. Seem to be pretty dominant out here. Of course, Rio running Easton Arrows. I believe Jesse's running those as well. And another score coming in. And two more fall by the wayside. Henry Bass, obviously supported by Matthews. Rob, supported by Hoyt Archery Products. And if you look up on the big screen, you can see the love for the archers getting hugs back and forth from their fellow competitors. There's Emmy giving Chance a big hug. Both of them obviously pretty sad. Henry Bass is also out. Another score coming in from Bruce Cull. Kevin needs to put a twist in the hip torque converter. Says an awful lot for a guy who broke a femur only 6 weeks ago. Makes the shoot-off in the largest indoor tournament in the country. Makes it through.
That's going to be it for the lucky dog there.
And
He
the
had a
lucky
pretty good
dog
run.
is out of the race. So it looks like we're down to 3 archers. This could go very, very quickly here. Rio Wild, past Vegas winner. Jesse Broadwater, also a past Vegas winner. Peter Elzinga. This would be his first Vegas win. Wow, what a shoot-off.
Jesse Broadwater, Rio Wild are still in. Looks like Peter Elzinga's got one a little high and he's just out. Peter's also a newlywed. His new wife's name is Vanessa.
I think he had a message for Vanessa, didn't he, that he wanted you to pass along?
Vanessa, if you're listening, Peter said he loves you. He'll be home soon.
As we get the official score from Bruce Cull for Rio Wild.
That's a 10-10-10. Rio is the winner.
Rio Wild. Rio Wild wins the Vegas shoot. Jesse Broadwater unofficially with a 28. Rio Wild unofficially with a 30. Archers, please stay behind the shooting line. Hoyt, the First Dakota National Bank. Matthews, PSE Archery. Fuse, Beeman, BCY Fibers. Copper John, Maple Leaf Press. Gordon Composites, Limb Saver, Morel Targets, and Blazin' Creations.